Hey there, I'm Patrick Franco. We're gonna look at a pose called Urdhva Hastasana. Urdhva means upward, hasta means hand or arm, asana means pose. This pose simply is translated as upward arm or upward hand pose. It's an extension of mountain pose, Tadasana, in which you start the same way, but then as this name suggests, you extend the arms and hands upward. Now this pose does stretch and strengthen some key body parts, and it includes specifically a stretching of the abdominal muscles, a stretching of the spine, a stretching of the arms and shoulders, a stretching of the armpits, wrists, and hands. It does also strengthen some key components. It strengthens the abdominal muscles and the spinal muscles because we're using that to maintain our posture. And it's also strengthening the arms and the shoulders because we are extending our arms overhead. So let's go ahead and take a look at Urdhva Hastasana, upward arm pose. It starts the same as Tadasana. So feet together. And when I say feet together, I very specifically mean the big toes touch and the inner heels touch. Then the heels press down and the toes fan away from the midline. From that, the heels pressing down, the ball of the feet pressing down, the muscles of the legs get very engaged all the way up. I like to start with my hands on my hips because it's a focal point that my legs are anchoring down, and then above my hands, my spine is extending all the way through the crown of my head. My eyes can be fixed on the horizon or just about eye level. And then we'll start in Tadasana with the hands by the sides, palms facing in. Now, to move into Urdhva Hastasana, we take the arms forward and up as if we were holding a brick between our hands. The palms should come alongside the ears, and the body should not sway forward or back. It should be grounding down through the heels and extending up through the fingertips. So we repress the heels, press the ball of the foot down, and then I'm using the arms to get the full extension of the entirety of the body all the way through the fingertips. And then we can take the arms wide and down. So again, Urdhva Hastasana, upward arm, is Tadasana with the arms extending upward. Now, one common mistake we see with this pose is instead of the idea of going down to go up, when we take our hands up to Urdhva Hastasana, the body sways forward and back, moving into the curves of the spine instead of getting that extension that we're really looking for. So I'm going to turn to my side so you can see what that might look like. Here we are, Tadasana. Feet together, chest lifting, crown of the head lifting, palms by the side. Now, instead of going down to go up, oftentimes students, when they do Urdhva Hastasana, the hips swing forward and the arms and chest also swing. So it's more of a movement of forward and back, which is a common mistake. And we want to avoid this when we do Urdhva Hastasana because that curve is actually compressing the lumbar spine, and we're trying to create space in the entirety of the spine when we reach the arms up. So again, the correct version would be when I take the arms forward and up, I'm using my arms to get full extension from the heels, through the arms, through the fingertips, through the crown of the head. And then down. All right, there we have it. Urdhva Hastasana, upward arm pose. It's a great pose to create space and lengthen the spine. Just by taking the arms overhead, it's uplifting and energetic. And it's a great pose that we often use in the beginning of class to warm up the body. All right, we'll see you on the mat next time.